and welcome to week 23 of my project life. This is Kira, and this week I am using the June Gossamer Blue project life kits. The life pages, I think is what they call them, life pages kits. Anyways, my birthday's coming up, and I kind of obsess over Gossamer Blue's project life kits every single month, and I saw this one for June and I was like, you know what, I love this kit. I love all the colors in it. My birthday's coming up. I can go ahead and splurge on this kit. What really sold me on the kit was the stamp that comes with it. And if you guys don't know, Gossamer Blue just went all exclusive with their kits, and one of the designers I follow on Instagram, her name's Tracy Reed, and she's amazing. She designs for Simple Stories, and she designs for Gossamer Blue, and she does her own collections that she has in some online shops. But she designed this stamp for this month. And the reason I love this stamp is because it's really summery. It's got summer faves and a little list stamp, and it's very summery, but it's not beachy. And I think I get irritated when I see these beachy themed summer kits, because we don't go to the beach. Even when I lived in Washington and we actually had a beach that was close to us, we didn't go to the beach because it's not like the beach in California. So I feel like it's not very useful for the people that don't have beaches to go to, which I think is the majority of America. We do not have beaches to go to unless you're going on vacation. And then if you're going on vacation, you're really only, there for 1-2 weeks out of the summer. And that's all you can scrap with. So the reason I really liked this stamp is because it was very summery themed, and it's there's stamps that say relax and school's out for summer. And it's also got some pool themed little phrases in it, which I thought was perfect since we have a pool now at our apartment. So we go to the pool quite often. And I really liked that it had those pool elements in the stamp. So the stamp sold me on this kit this month, so I had to get it. And so I bought the kit, and then I'm kind of challenging myself to go a little simpler this week. So you'll notice that it's not my typical style, but I love how this week came out. And I really, really loved using a kit. And I think if I am able to swing it, I might try and subscribe to Gossamer Blue kits just for their life pages kits, because I just think they're wonderful and gorgeous, and and I love Tracy Reed's work. So I can't say enough good things about her. I just think she's amazing. Anyways, on to my layout. So I picked out some cards for this month. I also printed my pictures larger. I took a lot of my inspiration for my Project Life pages spread this week from Retro Hip Mama. If you guys don't follow her on Instagram, or if you don't subscribe to her here on YouTube, you need to, because she is also amazing. And I love her project lifestyle. And so I kind of stalked her Instagram page the day that I did this, just to try and get a little bit of inspiration from her. And that's where I kind of tried to go with this spread this week. So I'll link everything. I'll link Tracy Reed's Instagram below, and I'll link Retro Hip Mama's Instagram and YouTube below as well. So there wasn't a whole lot going on this week, except for big news. I made my very first design team, so I'm super excited about that. I did not document that here in my Project Life page because I did make a separate layout about making the design team. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that. I did not make a video on it because it was very last minute, just made it during nap time and then posted it because I was so excited about making my design team. So It's a new kit club. They're called the Wild Hair Kits, and they're going to start sending out kits in February, or not February, sorry, fall. And I'm really excited to be joining them, and you guys should definitely follow them on Instagram so you can see what's coming, and I'll definitely be posting updates here on this YouTube channel too. So very excited about that. That's probably the most exciting thing that happened this week. Other than that, it's been pretty boring around my house. Except for my son, which I don't know if you can hear him trying to get in my room right now. I locked him out because I know he's being kind of a sass pants. Anyways, I showed in the beginning of the video kind of the kit and what comes in it. And one of the things I really like about these Gossamer Blue kits is that the cards are double-sided, but it's the same exact pattern on both sides. So one's vertical and one's horizontal, and I love that in a Project Life card. I hate when it's a different design on each side, because then I feel like I'm missing out on using one side versus the other. So I like when it's just the same design and then it's vertical or horizontal, so you can use it either way depending on which way your page protector is that week. So it comes with all these Project Life cards. I couldn't tell you how many come in the kit because I did not count, but I didn't use all of them, so I still have some left over. It came with this little set of tags and labels, which are really cute, and you guys know that I just love a good tag and label, so that was really great to have. It also came with a whole sheet of these enamel shapes. So there's dots, there's arrows, there's hearts, and there's ampersands and @ signs. And so I thought that was really cute. I used a couple of the @ signs, a couple of the hearts, a couple of the dots, and an ampersand and an arrow. So I think I used pretty much all of them, and I just think that those are super cute. And you get a ton of them, so you get them in basically every color that's in this kit. You get an enamel dot for, so that's amazing. It also comes with puffy shapes, and those puffy stickers are amazing. I cannot say enough about these kits. I really do. Like, I'm obsessed with Gossamer Blue kits. I'm definitely trying out for their design team next time they have a design team call, because I would love, love, love to be able to use their kits every single month, because I just think they're gorgeous. And again, I love that they're all exclusive now. So they have the puffy stickers, and then they also have chipboard stickers. And the chipboard, the only thing I don't like about the chipboard is that it's really, really thick. I would almost wish it was thinner, because it's for your pocket pages, and so it does add a little bit of bulk to use those chipboards. And I could have, took some of the chipboard off and made it less thick. But, I just left it the way it was because I wasn't going to mess around with it anymore. And then again, it has the stamp set that comes with it. And the stamp set has a ton of stamps. And while most of them are summer themed, there are some really cute ones that aren't, like this little row of hearts I thought was really cute. And the heart is the exact same size as the enamel shape hearts, which I thought was kind of perfect too. So the only thing that I'm using that's not from the kit is a couple stickers from the Simple Stories Domestic Bliss collection. So I used a couple of the alpha stickers because the pink was kind of a perfect color. And I used a couple of the tiny word stickers as well. And I think I used most of them on this spread coming up here. I also used some tiny word stickers from Tim Holtz and some tiny alphas from Tim Holtz too. So that's one thing I wish the Gossamer Blue kits did come with, was maybe a set of alphas would be amazing. So on to this page, I had a couple pictures of me and my kids using the Insta filters. So if you're on Instagram, you would have seen that they added this new filter to their stories, their Insta stories part, so you can use these filters. And it's like Snapchat, but I don't have Snapchat. I don't need to add another social media to the mix because I'm too old for that kind of stuff. Anyways, so I have a couple cute pictures of me and my kids with these filters. And I had done a layout, if you haven't seen previously, I had done a layout where I did a picture of Elliot as a koala bear. And here's a picture of me and Jonathan as koala bears. The little puffy sticker I stuck above our picture says Insta Love. And I thought that was kind of perfect since we're using an Insta filter here. Let's see what else. The card that has like the little cross stitch hearts I think is absolutely adorable, and you guys know that I've been really into like hand stitching on my layouts lately. So of course I had to cross stitch on one of the hearts. So the blue one, I end up cross stitching on that. I used my stamps a lot more than I usually do when I'm doing a layout. So I was actually really proud of myself because, like I said, I basically got this kit just so I could get this stamp, and I think it's amazing. So I use this the stamp that says relax, because it's a picture of my son Jonathan. He's like laying in the crab in our living room. That's like our pool crab, you know. It's a pool floaty, and he's laying in it watching TV, and so I thought that the relax stamp was kind of perfect for that. That Mermaid Vibes card. I love the like fish scales. I think it's super cute. But I just cannot get into this mermaid trend at all. Me and Mary have had this conversation multiple times about like the whole mermaid trend and unicorns. It's just not my jam. I just can't get into it. So I liked the card, but I didn't feel like the mermaid vibes really fit with the spread. So all I did was I took a Project Life card that has like a grid pattern on it, and I covered up the mermaid vibes and made it more of a journaling card, which I needed more journaling cards on this page, on this spread anyways. So I just kind of worked out. And then I used this little chipboard label tag thing and stuck that on there. The little puffy heart I put a tiny attacher staple into, and I thought it looked really cute. And the little label sticker, I wanted it to say currently. I was looking for something that said currently, and then I kind of wrote about how we're obsessed with these Insta filters right now. That's what I journaled about. But I don't remember what it says right now, but it's something about like right now. Like this is what we're doing right now. Anyways, then this next card here is, I liked the like color blocking of it, but the quote didn't really fit with the spread because it's something about, I think it's like working hard or something. I couldn't tell you what it said, but I didn't really feel like it fit. So I took one of these tags that's in the collection, and I just put some twine around it, and then I'm going to go ahead and put that over top of that phrase, kind of like I did with the Mermaid Vibes one. So I'm just going to adhere that on top of it, and then I add a sticker from the Simple Stories collection. And it's like a little potted flowers, you know. It doesn't really go with anything, but I thought it was cute. So these little flowers here, well, I guess it's like a vase of flowers. And then I use one of the tiny word stickers on top of that. And I think it says loads of fun, if I remember correctly. And then a couple of the enamel shapes right there. And that pretty much finishes off that card. And that basically just serves as a filler card this week. I didn't really know what to do with this card down in the bottom middle, and I had originally just planning to keep it blank, and I wasn't going to include this picture of my son Elliot, but I decided to put a picture there because I felt like the card was just too plain, and I didn't know what else I could add to it to make it more, I guess. And then I just used this little puffy sticker that has an ampersand on it, and then I think I put a couple little enamel shapes on there too, and that will pretty much finish off that card once I do some journaling on there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and journal on the one on the left hand side of the spread. I had a picture of Jonathan eating olives, and I wrote that his favorite snack right now, he calls them black grapes. They're black olives, but he calls them black grapes. And so I just put his favorite snack right now is black grapes. And I had this picture of Elliot eating some popcorn, and then I just wrote that that's his favorite snack right now. That's popcorn. I know, I take so many pictures of my kids eating. I don't know what it is. And then here I go, and I'm going to go ahead and punch all the little holes so I can hand stitch on this card. And that'll just serve as a filler card. I didn't really do anything else with this card, but I thought it just added the perfect amount of texture and interest to it. I really, really liked how it came out. And I had the perfect color blue to match it, so that was nice too. Well, you can see I pretty much have every color imaginable in this gorgeous little container here. So that color worked perfectly. And then I left this card for last because I just really didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I had a couple pictures of Elliot. He's sitting in the cart in Target, and he had this hat on. We were like in the men's section, and my husband was looking at hats because it gets really hot here, and he kind of needs a hat so he doesn't get as hot like when he's working. So that's one of the things that happened this week, is that he got a new route at work. So he was forced to bid because he was working as an unassigned regular, which means that he didn't have a route when he first moved down here. But they had a bidding cycle, so he was forced to bid, and he bid on a couple routes, and the route that he got is a walking route, and he's never done a walking route before. And it's so hot here, and we're still really not used to the heat, and so he had to start a walking route this week. And so we were looking at hats kind of for that reason. But anyways, I took a couple of pictures of Elliot with one of the hats on, and he just thought it was really funny. So he's like smiling and giggling in the pictures. So I snapped a couple of pictures of him like that. It was really cute. So I used this, there's like a little chipboard piece, and it's like just a line of stripes, I guess. I don't really know how to describe that. And I layered it up with this label, a little enamel heart, and a puffy sticker. I used another chipboard up here that says "Hello Beautiful," and it's got a flower on it. And then I think I add maybe something else. Maybe not. But that is pretty much going to finish off that card, except for, that's what I do. I add an enamel at. Basically, anytime that I said we were at someplace, I used one of those little at sign enamel shapes because I thought they were really cute. So I'm just going to say that we were at Target trying on hats. And then I'm going to go ahead and stitch over the hearts, and that will finish off my spread. So here's every card up close so you can see, and I'll have more close-ups here at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this process, and I will see you next week for Project Life Week 24. Have a great day. Bye.